Hello! Sorry, guys. Hello, everybody. This is Baliyan Akki. Of course, I'm going to start a new. How about what? 1 minute in? It's all right. I'm going to start a new, as in today is a very special live stream, very special day for me. It wasn't originally a very special day for me personally. It was just something that everybody did, so I did as well. But it has become special, especially this one. Today has become a very special one. 皆さん、こんばんは。ようこそ。今日は初めてのアッキー一人のライブストリームなんです。今日は結構は日本的にそんなにいい意味じゃないですよね。すごくいい日なんです。個人的に私にも最初からそんななかったんですけど、みんながやるから私もやるみたいな感じだったんですけど、特に今日は結構使うよね、私アッキー。なんかすごく大事な日に感じてます。今日は喋ることができるものが多いです。皆さん今日。まずディワリと4ウェイタイトルマッチ。秋はチョコプロ100ミノル藤田とのタイトルマッチの後で初めてチャレンジします。今のいろいろチョコプロじゃないもののこともチョコプロのこともいろいろ考えると今じゃないですかなとか。いや、3つ目は皆さん、このどうしてかの1つは今日多分 Twitter とかいろいろところで見てるかもしれないですけど、我らバリアンキーのベースボールは皆さんすごい世界を動くようなことをしてしまいました。みんなで全然誰も知らない感じで急に AW のリングに現れて結構でかいことになってます。その3つです、皆さん。Everybody, as you know, there's a lot of things. Thank you guys. There's a lot of things I have too much to talk about, to be really honest with you guys today. I have, of course, there's Diwali, Deepavali in Hindi. Diwali as well, but Deepavali is like it's a more proper way of saying it. It's like in Japanese, it's called Keigo. It's a more proper way of saying it. There's Diwali today. I think all of my European fans know it very well compared to American ones. All of you, like England, very well know the Diwali. I'm pretty sure. The number 2 is of course the Fatal 4-way title match. I haven't gone for that title since ChocoPro 100, which was 8.5 months ago against Minoru Fujita. A lot of things have changed drastically since then. And looking at things, the way things are moving, not just me, the way everything is moving, seems like time. And of course number 3, my best bro, everybody, all of a sudden showed up in the AEW ring and freaking shook the world. And even I could feel the momentum, the literal momentum. I suddenly felt the difference between how important it was that Emi Sakura is and how much she's working hard there. So those 3 things we're going to go through. But first and foremost, and the most important is of course Diwali. ももゆきさんありがとうございます。見てるかもしれないですけど、とさらっと言えてしまうところに秋の日本語のスキルアップを感じます。ありがとうありがとうございます。そういうところのスキルアップ見ると嬉しく感じます。私一番嬉しくなりますよ。本当に。いろいろそんなにめっちゃ褒めてもらってるってわけも全くないので、ほぼ逆にめいちゃんから悪口しか言われてないし、でそんなに悪口的なもの言わない人と思ってるんですけど、私きついこと言わないし、けどめいちゃんにもきついことばっかり言ってるし、だから最近褒められる時だと日本語が褒められると一番嬉しいです。私 なんか、やるようにしてるんじゃなくて、なんか、なんていうかな。私が意識してないところが一番喜べます。日本語が褒められると。本当に嬉しくなる。まず、ディワリです、皆さん。とりあえずこれを話したいですね。どうして今日大事に感じてるかとか、なぜ今までそんなになかったのに今日ライブもやろうかとか自分で考えてたし、ディパウリ皆さん、幸せを願う日なんです。ディワリは毎年毎年日が変わります。いつディワリをやるっていうことに対して。どうしてかと、日と月の絡み合いで、今年の一番長い夜がディワリになります。インドに今日は一番長いYou know your stuff. I can't read your name because of Thai language, but you know your stuff. Don't worry, I have it. 一番長い、一番暗い夜にディパウリが行います。この一番暗い夜を一番明るい夜に変えるって意味です。今日は悪が強い。今日は暗闇が強い。辛さが白い。一番人間が弱い、夜が一番長い。それをみんなが集まって、家族が集まる日もその日です。皆さん、インドには。他には何もしてないんですけど、この日は絶対来る。私の家族も結構大きい家族なんです。だから、まあ、今、弟も出入り住んでるし、他のみんなも、本当にインド中とか、前海外にも、まあ私がここいるので、お兄さんとかがアフリカとかに行ってたから仕事で、これまでも戻ります。皆さん、全員が。絶対今日も集まってる。そういう一緒に来て今年も良かったな。この幸せの神様が祈りも一個あるんです。皆さん、なんかご飯を作って神様にご飯を置いておいて、今年にありがとう。来年も同じくうちに戻ってくるようにお願いしという感じで幸せを願います。そういう日なんです。で、私は特にそんなに近い句を感じなかったんです、今まで。ディワリに対して。どうしてかと、まあ、私が一番少なめに行く人なんです。で、自分の家族の中。もう5年やってないです。まあ、日本にいた時頃からやってないし、その前にも一個、日本のことでいろいろ忙しかったから行けなかったです。だから最近の10年の中で多分2回しかディワリうち行ったことない気がします。特にプロレス始まった後で。だからほぼほぼ忘れちゃってるぐらいです。ですね、日本にもありますね、そういう、なんか。だから、なんと言えばいいかな。どうしてそんなにこう共感を感じたのは、秋は一人にいるのは当たり前ですよ、皆さん。まあ、結構当たり前のことなんですけど、一人にいるのは普通です、私に対して。まあ、家族と一緒に住んだことないし、まあ、11歳から寮に住んでて、その後ですぐブルースに始まって、そのままずっと一人で住んでます。だから結構誰かと一緒にいるっていう感覚がなかったんです、私の中。だって家族といた時間がそんなに覚えてないし、11歳頃だったし、その後で誰かとずっと住んだことも全くないし、まあ、自分一人の2つカバンあれば、まあ、なんていうかな、人生全てを持ってるって感じです。本当に旅しかやったことないです。まあ、その前はもう本当に自分と同じ年の、まあ、男の子たちと一緒に住んでた。だからこの1年半、ちょっとこうなったんじゃないですか、全員が。まあ、世界中こうなったと思うし、全員みんな家族と一緒にいる時間がめっちゃ増えたから外に行かないし、まあ、本当に誰かと一緒にいたんですよ、皆さん。その2人は、駿河メイとエミサクラさんです。多分私が 21日、19日に日本来て、21、22にプロスに試合して、去年、2020年に、3月19か20に来て、で、21、22試合、で、23から全部試合止まった。25の試合やってたかも。やってないかも。そういう系で、止まったんですよ、急に試合。で、その後でもう全部、みんな分かってるし。それで28日にもチョコプロが始まってます。早かったんで、もう、当たり前のことですけど。ですね、25できなかったです。25ができなくて、28日にももうチョコプロが始まってる。いや、やったかも。だけど、一緒に本当にいたんですよ、私たち皆さん3人。本当に朝に来て、チョコプロも朝昼両方もやってたし、配信もやってたし、チョコプロの大会もめっちゃあったし。だから、本当にこの人たちと一緒にいるのは当たり前になったんですよ。1年半ぐらいずっと。で、去年も私、ディワリここ行ったし、多分なんか甘いもの買ってきたんですよ。多分、めいちゃんとさくらさんと一緒にやってた気がする。だから本当に毎日7、8時間、もう本当に1週間7日。だって休みの日にももうやることがないから誰とも一緒に会わないし、だから本当になんとなくこっち来ちゃうとか、もう普通は仕事の時間に来るけど、仕事時間なかったら、昼に来てなんかアニメ見たりとか、何でも、何かなんだかでもいたんですよ、ここ。で、今日皆さん、特にめいちゃん行ったばっかりじゃないですか。さくらさんはちょっと前行ったんですけど、だから、ここに来ると皆さん違う感じなんですよ。その感覚私に初めてです。私どこかいて誰かがいるはずのが私の中で人生初です。本当にそういう敵で誰かと一緒にいたことないです。だから今日こっち来た時に、昨日の夜ですけど、ここでめいちゃんが向こう今日ぴったり、本当にめっちゃデビューに対してはめっちゃいい日です。本当にインド的にはそれ以上の日がいないです。年には。350、65の中で一番、なんていうかな、幸せ、養育、行こう。みたいなとか、この日に始まるものがめっちゃ多いです。みんな仕事がこの日に始まる。なんか、店やりたかったら、オープニングデーは今日のデーにしたりとか、なんか、仕事は後で始まってもいいんですけど、初の鍵開けるとか、今日にします。本当にいいものはディワリに一番です。年に。だから本当にすごいし、めいちゃんが僕言ったのは。けど、ここいないのは皆さん本当に感じたんです今日。なんか、自分にも不思議系ね。だから、ディワリってみんながうちに集まるのは、そういう意味で、なんというかな、素敵なんだなとか思ったんです。そんな意味で皆さん、多分もうすぐ、英語の人にも伝えると思うので、1年半ずっとアッキーのことを守ってくれてありがとうございます。皆さん、楽しいです、日本は。自分がいる的な場所が初できたのは日本だと、なかなかアッキー幸せもんだなとか思います。ありがとうございます。で、もう一個は皆さん、インドはいい日に甘いものを食べる。甘いものは幸せという意味です。なんか、嬉しくなるときに甘いもの。甘いもの食べるときに嬉しくなる。同時ともいけます。だから何かいいことあると、じゃあ、うちの息子が学校に入ったよとかだったら、隣の全員の家にめっちゃ素敵な甘いものを持っていく。甘いものが、なんか、種類がもう本当に、500、1000ぐらいあるかもしれないから、本当にあります、皆さん。で、本当に甘いです。もう、多分、誰も全部が知らないぐらいあります。それで、何かしらを素敵な甘いものをうちに作るか、買ってくるか、それで全員知り合いにあげます。うちの息子がこうしたりとか、それは例に的に、ビジネス始まってもいいし、何かいいことあったら、だからディワリもそうです。 私だと全員村回しますよ。多分3時間ぐらいかかる。私行ったことあります、前。なんか村の家に、全員の家に、ほぼほぼ全員の家に行く。で、全員がそうします。私が全員の言うんですけど、誰かの一人、うちの一人が絶対村に全部回る。それぐらいにおめでとう言いたい気持ちです。ディワリーの日は。その甘いものが皆さん全員一緒に座って食べるから、今日3つ持ってきたんです。だから多分でも私しかないから3つとも食べちゃおうと思います。ちょっと待ってください。これ一回英語に伝えよう。Hello guys, I talked quite a lot in Japanese, so sorry about that, but it was something that I had to explain properly and wasn't something that I could just rush off to. So, give me a second. As I said, today has become a very special day for me. Diwali, everybody, is a festival. It's the closest thing would be Christmas. A few things about Diwali. Diwali is held on a different day every year. Because it is held on the darkest and longest night of the year in India. That's why it changes every year. Today is the darkest night and the longest night by time in India. They measure it with sun and moon's movements. It changes every year. So, because of that, the reason it is special is because we try to make it the brightest night of the year. It's night. It's the longest. It's the darkest. Evil is strong this day. Humans are scared in night, and it's the longest time. So people gather. No matter what, I don't know if that's why they gather, but the things have changed quite a lot because we live in a very modern era now. But I think the meanings come from those places. It's a festival where we wish for happiness, where the whole family gathers, and there's a small ceremony, you could say. The goddess of wealth and happiness, you could say, is there, and you give her food. You make delicious food. Very simple actually. Not like a big, no, just very simple curry, just one curry, and just very simple, like one chapati, and just one sweet thing. The most minimal food is like, you give that in respect is to be how do I say that, like, we wanna have this at least. Like, we had food, the very basic of food. Every house makes their own very basic food, and we give it up. We say thank you very much for this year, and we hope you come back to our home in the same happiness next year as well. And the whole family is there. Like I have quite a big family. My younger brother lives in Delhi now. He's working. My older brother used to live in Africa and for work as well. But like the whole family is very separate. Like all my uncle's family live there, and my own parents live here, and that's it. But no matter where you are, everybody gathers. No matter how far you are, and that's how we celebrate it. And I never like I'm the member of my family who never shows up. Mostly because I can't. I'm maybe it's a financial issue, maybe it's a timing issue, but most of the time I can't. For the last 5 straight years since I moved to Japan, 1 year before since I moved to Japan, I haven't been able to attend Diwali with my family, and even before that, because I was doing wrestling and I was always busy trying to just run up to some part of India to do a show, I never made it home. In the last 10 years, I think I've done like 2 Diwalis at home, and it was never a big deal to me. Because one of the biggest things is being with someone has never been a thing for me. I've always lived alone, which sounds like obvious. Of course you would. I'm 26. I'm a wrestler, independent. Of course I'm going to live alone. But when I was 11, I moved to a hostel. I moved to a boarding school, and I lived there till I graduated high school, which was 17 and a half. Then right away, I just moved to. I traveled all around India to find a way for me to be wrestler. I started training, moved, and since then I've been living alone. I lived alone in Punjab, then I lived alone in Delhi, and now I live alone in Japan. So the fact of like being with somebody, and that being a normal thing has never existed for me. It has never been a thing for me to like have that. I don't even remember much of being with my family because I was like 11 when I moved out. I remember like glimpses. I don't really have a recollection of just like being with them, just a daily life or something. I mostly remember my summer holidays where I would go for 1.5 months home. Most of my memories from there. But something changed this time. This Diwali, I really feel a lot. Because I came back to Japan on, I think, 19th of March 2020. And I did 2 matches on 21st, 22nd, and then everything stopped. As you all know, everything stopped worldwide. And we became enclosed. And on 28th, ChocoPro started. And like, remember, ChocoPro was very fast. 2 days after everything shut down, they started ChocoPro. But because ChocoPro started, I showed up here every day. And 7 days a week. Because even if it was a day off, and in the beginning we didn't have day off for like 5 months, we had no day offs. which sounds ridiculous, but it's true. And I would show up here at like in the morning, and I would be here till like 2 in the night, and I would just go back home and sleep in my bunk bed. Because I'm still living in a share house, but and I would show up here, and I spent time with 2 people, Mei Suruga and Emi Sakura, and I spent time with them 10 to 12 hours every day, 7 days a week. Even if for some reason we have a day off, I would just show up here because I have nothing to do up there. I would just show up here, like talk with May, fight with her a little bit, watch anime together, and just go back home. Like I had even in my like, how would I say that? Even in my off days, I had no else particular thing going on, so I would just show up, and I did that for the last year and a half, every day. Emi Sakura moved to Japan, to America 3 months ago, and the timing of May leaving from here is very peculiar because she left 3 days ago. Today she made her debut. She couldn't have chosen a better day for debut. Diwali is the happiest day in Indian culture. The happiest. It's the day of the blessings. It's the day we start everything. If you want to start a business, today is the day you sign up. If you want to start a shop, today is the day you put the keys in. If you want to buy a bike, today is the day you take the leash in. And it's like it's the day you start things because it's a day of blessings. It's a day of the most luckiest day everybody thinks. And the fact that she made this made her AW debut just fills my heart with pure love. But when I showed up here yesterday, because yesterday was the day, because the day before yesterday I was with her all day. We packed up, we went to the airport, I hugged her, she went back. I'm like, just have fun and stuff. Just a sentimental, leave that there. But I showed up here yesterday and I realized I'm the only one left here. It's not a bad thing, don't take it that way. It's just that I've never felt like that before, ever. I've never belonged someplace in a way that somebody being somewhere when I go there, it has never been a thing for me. I have never expected somebody to be at the place where I belonged, or even have a place where I belonged. So when I showed up here yesterday, I couldn't like. It was very weird for me, I finally understood why it meant so much for my family and for the people who cherished me. Why it matters so much that I go home and be with them on Diwali. That's how I felt today when I showed up here. Even in this morning when I was doing the watching party. That's why I couldn't even keep my head on the watching party. I was just, how would I say that? I was just watching because Chie was there as well. And it felt very nice. Like it should feel sad, but it didn't at all. Like I'm very happy right now. How would I say that? It sounds counterintuitive, but I really do feel happy right now. Genuinely happy. I think I wouldn't even have realized that I'm happy if they were both here. I wouldn't like them not being here is a thing for me. I wouldn't have realized. But the fact that they are not here really makes me think like, oh, I think of this as like a place to me now. And I expect those two to be somebody like I expected without in a place that I didn't realize that they'd be here. Because last Diwali I actually bought like I think sweets or something, and we all three of us sat down and like ate together, I think. Because I remember buying something ridiculous and Mei just taking a bite and just running off because it was too sweet. And Sakura-san is like just doing that fake smile. He's like, it's okay. And then I ate it all because it was too sweet. It was just too sweet. All Indian sweets are too sweet. Let's be honest here. Don't push your luck if you wanna go there. Did I just say Chie is in the US? No, Jordan. But like it was very. Aki will find herself without having to keep me out of trouble. That is so true. My beatings are gonna go so down. My body is gonna feel so fresh because I would be beat up so less because Mei is not here. But it felt very nice. It felt very, very nice. The realization of it felt very nice. So, thank you, guys. Thank you for looking after me in all these 1.5 years while I was here. Thank you for. I've had the best time of my life in the worst time this world has seen since I've been born. Ridiculous to say, but since I've been born, the world has seen the shittiest time in the last 26 years since I've been born, and I've had the best time of my life since I've been born in the last 1.5 years. Which I don't know how I should feel about that. I don't know how should I feel about that, but I feel thankful to you guys. You guys made sure that we could have those beautiful moments, and they were nice. They were very nice, and I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna give my best now, so you guys can have those very nice moments. 幸せです皆さん。今日今アッキーは多分めいちゃんと桜さんがずっとここにいたら気づかなかったかもしれません。そんなアッキーもそんなこと感じるかなと多分信じなかったと思うけど、2人がいないからこそ気づいたし、でめっちゃ幸せです今。なんかちょっと少しなんか寂しくなるところっぽい感じかもしれないですけど、全くそんなことないです。逆に幸せです。なんか多分本当にそんな感じ気づかなかったと思う。アッキーそんなになんというかな、なんか本当に感じたことなかったものなので多分気づかなかったと思う。だから本当に気づいて幸せです。嬉しいし。Yes. So, everybody, on Diwali, because it's a festive day and it's a day of blessings, in India, sweets are given on good occasions. Let's just say your son got into college. You will give sweets. There's thousands and thousands of sweets. I think nobody knows how many sweets we have. Nobody literally, I think, knows how many sweets we have. There's that many. And all of them are too sweet. In both meaning. So, on the days we are happy, we give sweets, and when we receive sweets, we become happy. It's a two-way street. It's very nice, and I love that custom a lot. I love that custom. on Diwali specifically, there's two things we do. We take candles, and because everybody lights candles on their home, we light the home up. You should, right now, if you can, you should Google search India, like North India. Maybe I can do that. Let me figure it out and I'll keep saying. But we take candles and we take candles and we go around, like somebody from our home and somebody from every home in the village goes around to every home in the village and give candles and sweets. It takes like 3 hours, to be honest, like no joke. But we do that before the evening starts. So like we would start at like 4:30 and by 7:30 we are back home. And there's like this much candles and this much sweet at every person's home because everybody went all around. So in the spirit to have sweets on this beautiful day, I bought 3 sweets. But because my bro and the incredible Emi Sakura is not here today, I'm gonna eat all 3 of them. Boom, boom, boom. So, if you have something to eat and it's sweet, take it out. Everybody. From Baliyan Akki. It was from India. Really, really Indian made. Happy Diwali to all of you. And happy Diwali to 2 of the best people I know. Mei Suruga, my best friend, and my best bro. And of course, the incredible Emi Sakura. Happy Diwali. Awesome. I did? Oh, that's nice. Yeah, take it out. Get some sweet ready, people. Eat some. One day. That's so sweet, bro. Oh yes. It's incredible. Diwali is beautiful. It's a very beautiful festival. It's incredibly beautiful. Like, you can go to social media right now and search hashtag Happy Diwali on Twitter, on like go to Facebook and search like Diwali pictures. You will find the most beautiful pictures right now. Can't I just turn it into like Google Earth? How can I turn it to Google Earth? Earth. No. Has it been too long since I... Let me just go search Google Earth. Google Earth India. Oh, there's an app. What? Oh no. Like, how do you... The GM roast is getting so small these days. The Gatoh Move roaster is getting so small these days. Colin. I don't think so. I really don't. Because we have ChocoPro. If it was Gatoh Move, then I think they would have trouble. But they have had bigger troubles before. They have had way bigger troubles before because they are not leaving. Emi Sakura is still Gatoh Move's owner. If she had left it and just moved, then that would have been a different thing. But nobody has really left. We actually have more. Like our 4th generation, the 4 wrestlers we have right now are very talented and finally have at a stage where they can really, really go and perform. I see pictures of 13 candles done in a circle with one in the middle. Any meaning behind this? Yes, it's called Rangoli. Like, I'll show you guys. Hold on a sec. I should just search it myself. Mm, Happy Diwali hashtag. So like, yes. Oh, so like pictures like this. This is called rangoli. This is a mixture of light, uh, beautiful like homemade ethnic candles. Like these are the candles where you have oil and then there's just one sip ahead and that burns. It has the most beautiful ambient light you can imagine. Like a candle's light is nothing compared to this because it's like literally just oil, one like a pot made of mud, oil in it, and just one little dip of light coming out. It looks beautiful. It's beautiful. Like you like really incredible. Hold on a sec. Has somebody put some? Oh. Oh, so like there's a kid selling those mud things, mud like small pockets in which you put oil in and light, and you put that. There's like every house has like 200 of these all around their house. No joking. Like if you, the bigger the house, the bigger it's like a big can. The whole house becomes like a cumulation of candles. Look at that. A very beautiful Indian girl with like those are called Dia. It's called Dia, Diya, which is also a very popular girl's name because it's mean the meaning is very beautiful in Hindi. Oh, I might even get homesick today, which I never do. Never. Oh, so like this would be an example. If you go to South, you will see these a lot, where you have beautiful drawings. By the way, these drawings are made by just pouring. How does they put, like you take color in your hand and you just draw, while like letting sand go. That's the way these are made. 本当に幸せの気持ちになりますよ皆さん。ハッシュタグハッピーディワリ探せば多分幸せの写真しかアップしてないですみんな。It's beautiful. I should get my family. Like it's right now. There's not night yet in India. So India is 3.5 hours before. So it's still bright there yet. So I can really ask my family to send pictures, or I would have shown you pictures of my own house lit up. And of course, this is the fun, good thing about Diwali. And then there's of course kids just flying off rockets and just letting off like sprinklers everywhere and getting yelled at by their moms and getting and getting detented and being yelled at and just running around and getting injured. And that of course happens. Of course. So like this is the day we do fireworks in India. 皆さん、今日は花見やります、インドは。ディワリは花見やる日です。なんか、これは幸せのいろいろ話あるんですけど、子供たちはもう関係なく自分でこうやったり、なんかこの飛んでるやつが勝手にやったり、爆発のやつやったり、ロケットやったり。だから誰かがめっちゃ綺麗な花見じゃなくて、個人個人が全員、国中が花見やります。最近怒られてるけど、空気に良くないからちょっとやめましょうみたいなところになってます。Not yet. I'm hanging out with you guys. I don't feel bad at all. Ah, look at that. There's some army boys who cannot come home, and it's a very sentimental day for army because though they are the only people who can never come home on Diwali. So there's like a regiment celebrating Diwali. These are always good pictures. In the midst of darkness, light persists. Somebody does a very cheesy hashtag, but very beautiful home setup. Oh, the memes. By the way, in the last year, memes have become an incredible force in India. We were late to the game, but it has exploded. Aki asked for the photo. I'll ask them. I'll upload some tomorrow. Okay, so that's it. Thank you very much for listening to me blab about for like 40 minutes about a festival that I haven't been to in like 6 years and haven't been to in the last 10 years either. So, thank you guys. Now, what's on the agenda next? What's on the agenda? The agenda next one is, of course, the Fatal 4-Way. Is there anything anybody would like to ask? If you want to ask something, please do go ahead. I would love to answer. And I'll see what you guys are talking about in the meantime. Congratulations. Hey, Abby! Bro! Congrats! Happy Diwali! कैसे हो? आपको और आपके परिवार को दिवाली की बहुत बहुत हार्दिक मुबारकबाद. विनायक भाई को फ़ोन कर लियो एक बार. कह दियो कि बोल रहा था कि हैप्पी दिवाली. Thank you for coming. I should post it on my Facebook. Hold on a sec.ビューチさんありがとうございます。秋にここを任せてくれたってことですからね。すごい。本当にそうですか？それは大変ですね。本当にそういうことですか？聞こう今日後で出まして。Congratulations. You're not kidding, okay, I'm was consistently between 3 to 6 people from when I started watching in June phone debut. Yes, they go back and forth. Every time they have some promising things go bad. I don't know why, but they always do. But they have been hanging in there because they keep producing awesome talent. Emi Sakura can't stop. She just can't stop. She has a gift. And hold it down as ChocoPro host, IT guy, cameraman, and fighting champion. Thank you, Jeff. Please win Akichida. Thank you. Can you tell me your name, by the way? The very long name in Thaigo, in the Thai language. Who says, please win Akichida. Who's keep calling me Akichida. Can you please let me know your name? I can't read your name. An impression of her first AW wrestling experience. She did, but I'm gonna let her say it. I think she would love to tell you guys how it felt and everything. I'm pretty sure she's gonna do a Happy Akki. Arigatou gozaimasu. This is bigger than the match with who's the song. Will we see Apple mutilation? I can't. My shoulders are messed up. That's the problem. Like bridge, I'm okay. I can do a bridge, It's not a beautiful bridge, but it's a very heavy bridge, so I can do that. But the reason I can't do apple mutilation is because my shoulders are messed up. Like there's an angle, like they're strong now because I've really worked my shoulders out. I'm probably a lot, but due to my I have being no AC joint, so I basically have no AC joints. Because I have no AC joints, at certain angulars I can't really put power in my shoulders. It's just going to be a thing forever. It's just a price you pay because of this injury. But because of that, I can't really do the apple mutilation. You go full lancel, put your elbows down, drive your opponent's neck into the ground, and on top of that, you do the bridge. But because my shoulders won't hold up my weight in that angle, in that extended angle, I can't do a apple mutilation. I can do a cattle mutilation, by the way. Cattle mutilation is super easy because my arms are here, where it's underneath. My collarbone is not pushing up, and because my collarbone is not pushing up, I have like 100% power in my shoulders. But when I do this, I extend myself. My collarbone is pushing up very high, and that is a very weird situation for me. This is bigger than the match with Minoru Fujita. To be really honest with you, let me be very honest with you here. I wanted to challenge for the title when I would wrestle Minoru Fujita again. That's what I wanted. That's why I didn't challenge for. That's why I didn't challenge for the title. That's why I didn't even ask to challenge for the title before, because I wanted him to be done. I wanted Minoru Fujita to run through ChocoPro and every place he wants to run through to. I wanted to wait and be patient. I wanted to believe in him, and I did. That's why I didn't go up. That's why it's not like Yuna Mizumori beat Minoru Fujita to ask for the title. No, she just asked for the title, and Minoru Fujita was like, "Yeah, go ahead." Same thing with, but Mei Suruga got a title match because she beat Minoru Fujita. She pinned him. Put aside how, that's not a point. She pinned the champion, got a title match. Shinno Hagane pinned the champion, got a title match. Yuna Mizumori asked for a title and got a title match. That was not supposed to happen, but then too many things just keep happening, and somehow the match keep going off. It just happened. And when Minoru Fujita got hurt, my patience broke. I got scared for a second. This is a very fickle business, everybody, we are in pro wrestling. You don't know what days you'll last as a performer. That is the reality of professional wrestling. No, this always there. It's always there. And you don't know when something like that happens, how the talent comes back, even if they come back. And when that happened, and they said like they're gonna make a new champion, there can be no champion in ChocoPro other than Minoru Fujita. And the reason there can be no champion other than Minoru Fujita in ChocoPro is because I am the one who's gonna make him not the champion in ChocoPro. It has to be me. I want it to be me. I don't give a damn about how anybody feels. I'm very selfish. I know I'm being very selfish, but that's how I feel. That's why I waited. That's why when it was like they're gonna make a new champion, it's gonna be me. One of us has to be a champion for us to have a rematch. And there is no match that needs to happen more in the world than that rematch. The person I have to wrestle, the number one priority. This match cannot be denied. This match cannot run out, no matter which end of the earth corner I have to go to, or whatever I have to do. This match needs to happen. I want this match. And I don't care the complication it comes with or the hardship it comes with. There's many people I want to wrestle. And the priority list, I think you guys call out the name all the time. You know, Mei Suruga. You guys call her name out. Like, you want us to break up so much just so you can see that match. It's just that she's my best friend. I love wrestling her. But best pros are here to stay. It's a long game. We're going to be the best in the world. Chris Brooks. Of course I want to wrestle him. Of course. And that match will happen. Believe me. But I can't right now. There's too many things in the way. Masa Takanashi. I want to wrestle him. You have no idea how much. Since he came back. In a singles match. With all the time in the world. But not yet. The first match. The match that has to start it all. The match that will give me the right to wrestle all these people is Minoru Fujita. I have to wrestle Minoru Fujita. I have to beat him. I have to be the Super Asia champion. And it has to be Minoru Fujita who I beat to be the champion. It has to be that way. I don't know if destiny and fate is a thing. But this thing, I will make it a thing. I don't care. I really don't. I'll go to any and every length humanly possible to wrestle Minoru Fujita for the Super Asia belt. And for that to happen, because he is still the champion. We are not, he hasn't really relinquished the belt. We are making an interim champion. The last time and only time I've wrestled Minoru Fujita, both of us were not the champion. And one of us became a champion that day. We were at equal standing when we started wrestling. And I wrestled him like a rival. I wrestled him like I have wrestled him since day one of starting wrestling. He felt like an old friend. I genuinely felt like he was an old friend when I was wrestling him. I cried in that match. I laughed in that match. I went crazy in that match. I felt so much in that match. But he really did feel like an old friend. It felt like I could believe in him. It felt like I can let everything go if it's him. I felt like I've been wrestling him forever. That's why it felt so special to me. And that's why I said like there's not too many matches like that. It was like the highest high I've ever felt. Even medically induced ones. I've never felt a higher state of mind like I did in that match. Pure bliss. And what better? What better that for the title match, he and I are both Super Asia champions. And none of us will walk in with that belt. We would walk in just like we did on ChocoPro 100. Without the belt. The referee will came in with the belt, show it to us, and one will walk out champion. This time, if I become the champion, both of us are the champions. None of us will walk out with the belt. The referee will walk out with the belt, show it to us, and one will be crowned the true and undisputed Super Asia champion. The story is writing itself. It has to be me. It's supposed to be me. It's almost like somebody made it to be me. I need to talk to that old friend. We didn't. We left some things out last time. I need to talk to him. I'm looking forward to it. I feel like it's time. Not just ChocoPro. May going to America. I can finally see the hope of wrestling Minoru Fujita again. I see a rematch coming. I see it coming. Me being the interim champion, and it's right there. It's in my reach, right there. It's now that Mei is in America, I'm gonna do more singles. Best Bros are on hold. What better time? It's almost like everything came in together at the perfect time, in the perfect way, for me to be the singles champion. Not just ChocoPro, GunPro, DDT, All Japan, everything is coming in like a very natural flow. And that blue belt on my waist would just be the cherry on top right now. To give that extra push, just that extra push, just a little bit. Just that ignition, that gas in my engine needs to just run wild. And believe me, I will run wild. With that Super Asia Championship belt on my waist. I get hot when I talk about these things. Whew. It's not hot here. It's freaking cold. I don't even have the AC on. And I'm getting hot. God damn. Whew. 暑くなりますね、皆さん。うわー、なかなか。I can't talk about it often. I really can't. I try to keep it closed in because if I say something, it will start something without the proper time. I can't talk about it often. I don't talk about it often. Because I start feeling like this when I do talk about it. なかなか喋れないです、皆さん。この人に対して、ミノルフジタに対して。ちょっと時間がない時に何かが始まっちゃうかもしれないから、なかなか喋れないです。けどこのチョコプロ100のやった試合、皆さん特別だったんです。私に。私もチャンピオンいない、ミノルフジタもチャンピオンいないの試合に一人がチャンピオンになったんですよ、皆さん。この日私待ったんです。まだじゃないと思った。ミノルフジタを信じようと思ったんです。ミノルフジタが一回走り回ったら息するために止まるだろう。これはアッキーの時間ですと思ったんです。ミノルフジタなら、私から勝ったこのチョコプロ100のミノルフジタなら、25年を超えてる今のミノルフジタなら、このベルトが持ってます。信じたんです。けど、まあ何かなんだか、ありあるものがあり、前回チャンピオン、全体インタームチャンピオン決めようと話があった時に、皆さんちょっと自分がずっと止めたものが何か壊れたんです。このチョコプロに皆さん、ミノルフ自体がいいスーページのチャンピオンがあるはずがないです。 このミノル藤田を倒してスーパーチャンピオンシップをもらうのはバリアンキです、皆さん。この職名は私がもらってます。それを見て走ってます。本当に。本当に。ミノル藤田は皆さん、バリアンキが倒しますよ。けど、この新インタームチャンピオン作りますって言ったときに、それは私じゃないですかな。それは私ですよ、皆さん。私とミノルフジタのチャンピオンリマッチになるために、どちらかがチャンピオンにいないと。それぐらいじゃないと。昔から戦ってるってのように感じたんですよ、皆さん。チョコプロ100の時にミノルフジタの試合。プロスに初めて戦った人はこの人じゃなかったんですかなと思った。第一日からこの人と練習してるんじゃないですかなと思った。アッキーの昔からある友じゃないですかなと思ったんです。この試合私泣いてたし、試合中笑ってたし、少し狂ってたし、けどカリアも国も何か何だかでも会うはずがない二人、本当にいつかの友じゃないですかなとか思ったんです。そういう感じなんです。この人とリマッチ、皆さん、ミノルフジタスーパーエイジャチャンピオン、バリアンアッキインタームスーパーエイジャチャンピオン、リマッチ、同じ感じで、私がベルトなし、ミノルフジタがベルトなし入場。チョコプロ100に、レフリーがベルトも連れて行って、一人がもらえます。リマッチも、どっちでもチャンピオンじゃなかったチョコプロ100の後、両方ともスーパーエイジャチャンピオンで、二人ともベルトなしで入場。レフリーがベルトを連れてきて、お互いに見せて、一人が真、本当のスーパーエイジャチャンピオンになる。誰かがどこかで書いてますよ、これを皆さん。それしかないです。それです。リマッチするなら、皆さん、それ以上なんかありますか？私は想像もできません。もう時間ですよ、皆さん。私の友、メイスルガが、バイベストプロがアメリカ行って、アッキーのシングルマッチ増えるだろう。シングルチャンピオンになるとしたら今じゃないですか。DDT のガンプロもオールジャパンも全部の流れ見ると何か何だかで自然に集まってきてる。このアッキーが爆発するそうになってるエンジンにスーパーエイジアのベルトのスパークが必要なんです。アッキーはワイルドになりますよ。このスーパーエイジアチャンピオンシップ、インタームチャンピオンシップ、6日、皆さん、バリアンキーがもらえます。お楽しみにしてください。ワクワクが止まらん。本当に熱くなりますね。God damn, I get sweaty. マーサ・タカナシもチョン・シリュもユナ・ミズモリも、 バリヤンキは何かの中でも皆さんも止まりません。スーパーエイジャチャンピオン、バリヤンキを楽しむく。Nobody, everybody. Nobody. You know, Fujita is waiting. Chon Shiryu, Masa Takanashi, and even, and specifically, Yuna Mizumori. Nobody is standing in the way now. It's my time. Look forward to the Super Asia champion Baliyan Akki this Saturday. Thank you very, very much. That's it. That is it. Akki, what about new and special attire? But I don't have any right now. As long as I get that new belt, new attires will follow. Ugh. Not sure May is going to the US, but I have anything to do with K1. KO? Oh, okay. Ah, 柴野さん、いいニックネームですね。バーニングハート。ちょっとわかります。Yes, thank you everybody. It has been nice. It has been fantastic. You let me pour my heart out for my country, for my friends, and even for the belt that I'm about to have. Thank you guys. It has been fantastic. I should do the choco bouquets now, or choco chinos now. Where are they? Where are they? Hold on a sec. There it is. This might be my first time doing all of them myself. Is this all? Yes. Here we go, guys. Thank you very much. These are chocochinos. These are the people who make sure that we can do this every week or every day. This is why we keep doing this. This is why we can keep doing this. This helps us incredibly. Even though YouTube takes quite a big cut, but still, it's the easiest form of showing your appreciation or like supporting ChocoPro. It's a no paywall product, so everything we do is for free, and we can't really have anything else. Let's be honest. So, thank you very much for always being a part of like Chocochinos. You can go to right next to our subscription button, anything other than the iPhone YouTube app. It's right next to subscription button. There's a button called Join. You go there, press it, and we have several categories. The topmost categories is Chocochino, and of course, you become a Chocochino. I get to shout out to you every day. Thank you very, very much. Here we go. Eizoka, thank you very much. Eric, thank you, bro. Matt, thank you very, very much. Ogoku Arpus no Sozan, ありがとうございます。Alfie Fisher, yay, bro. バカな東京さん。バカな東京さん。とにかく、ゆかなさん。ありがとうございます。本当に Day 1からですよ。Happy, bringer of happiness. Emily, thank you very much. Take care, please. You do a dangerous job and very helpful one. Sugurek san, ありがとうございます。James, Gagu, thank you, bro. I see you here. Hiroshi, ありがとうございます。Hiroshi san. Sunderforce7, Sunder, thank you. Alexander Robkov, Obihiros, Obi-chan, comeback show on 6th, the same day. It was supposed to be a single match show, but Obi-chan was ready to do her comeback, and we decided to make it a double main event. A double single match only kind of show. Both matches are incredible. Obihiro Sayaka coming back, everybody, finally. Donnie, thank you very much. Murdoch is a cool nickname. Cool surname, by the way. I think Daredevil the guy with the Daredevils has the same surname, I think. Colin Matthews. Thank you, Colin. Akagi Akira-san, ありがとうございます。バカな東京さん、ありがとうございます。次の更新もよろしくお願いします。Do you remember thought? Zion McCall, please do check out the blog. He posts some like very very fantastic things. Please legit check that blog out. Just Google it. Dog, thank you, bro. Like, how happy is Dog right now? How happy are you, Dog? Talk to me. Like, how happy are you? He must be over the moon. Over the moon, Dog. And Panging Girl, Kirihara Tokiko Appreciation Gang. Boom. Komanechi. Komanechi is one of the craziest thing born out of ChocoPro. Well, thank you very, very much, everybody. Tomorrow noon, 12 p.m. Noon, 12 p.m., which is 11 p.m. Thursday night for you guys. 11 in the night for you guys tonight in America, and 12 in the noon for us. Chon Shiryu will be here doing a special talk for the Super Asia 4-way title match. It started with him and Yuna Mizumori, so he's going to be here and talk about it. There will be no live stream tomorrow night. We're going to do the stream in the morning at 12. So thank you very, very much. It has been a fun day. Thank you for celebrating Diwali with me. It has been a lovely, lovely time. Thank you very much for staying with me this 1.5 years. It has been lovely. And I hope you guys wish a happy Diwali to Mei and Emi Sakura as well. They are two of the most important people to me. One is my best bro, and other is, I don't even know what to say. Sakura-san, my friend, I would say. The most closest thing I can think of. So thank you very, very much, guys. Appreciate it. And I'll see you when I'm the champ. Thank you, guys. Take care. Bye-bye. Aki out. No, I'm not going to take him out. Come on, Crescent. You watch too much AW.